Good morning. Welcome to Energy and Insight with Nikki Ray. I'm Nikki, and I will be doing a collective reading today. This is a general message for everyone. If the message does not resonate with you, you can leave it on the table, and you will see the message when you need it. This is a timeless reading, so I am doing this for the week of February 22nd, 2026. But you may see this in March, and that may be when you need to see it. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to pull some cards right now. Let's see. This deck is also the Witch's Garden deck. Sorry, I have like 3 decks going right now. I'm trying to keep track of them all. Okay, so we're going to pull like 5 cards. What, the 7 days in the week, 5 in the business day, we'll do 5 cards. Okay. So let's see what I can tell you about this week coming up. Okay, so in the beginning of the week, I see a business opportunity that you were waiting for. There's going to be a little bit of a delay on that opportunity. That is the Pentacles card in reverse. So the new beginning is going to have a little bit of a delay this week. Makes sense if you're here in the Northeast with all the snow, things are delayed. If not, things are going to be delayed regardless. You have a decision to make. There are so many choices for you. Make sure that you're not picking the bright and shiny object without looking at the rest of them. What I mean is, sometimes something seems so perfect and looks like it tastes delicious, but it's a poison apple, like in Snow White, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords towards the middle of the week, meaning you're going to need to take a little bit of a breather, time for yourself. Four of Swords is always rest and pause. So you have these decisions that you need to make. You're going to need to pause. Things are financially, even towards the end of the week, going to be delayed for you. If you were not sure, if you were holding on to money a little bit tight, you can start to spend money more towards the end of the week, but things are still delayed, so you still want to watch your money. By the weekend, though, you're going to have a tower moment that's going to wake you up. This means something is going to happen that shakes you, and you're going to realize that you need to walk away from something. So this could be the business opportunity that started at the beginning of the week, or it could be the decisions that I was talking about. Something happened and you realize that the decision you were going to make was poison, and you're going to make a new decision. Now, fear not, because once you make this decision, help is going to arrive, and you are going to see the universe sending in helpers. And this could be in forms of people, opportunities, places. Think unexpected. It could also be the people in your life that are always offering you help, and you always tell them, no, you can do it yourself. Take heed of these helpers towards the end of the week, because you're going to need them. And stop judging yourself so harshly, because you think that the universe judges you and everyone out there critiques you, and you have this sort of, what's the word I want? You have this self-criticism that cripples you. So the cards are asking you to let go of that. That might be what you're walking away from. I also see that there's a situation you don't know everything about. This could be that you don't know everything about the opportunity that you're being offered. This could also be on a subconscious level, you're not accepting something. So you really want to think deeply this week about what you're not accepting. There's a block in love or emotions in your life. And there's going to be a block in finances until we can get through this. So if this is resonating with you and you kind of feel like, okay, this makes sense, or you come to the end of the week and you're like, oh my gosh, that reading was so spot on, and you want to look into what this block could be, you can use my Gloss Genius link, and you can book a reading with me, and we can go through what the blocks could be for you. Ultimately, I'm seeing a decision you need to make, and that is, again, the decision could be to walk away or to choose good instead of the poisonous options you have in your life. So that's what I have for you for this week. And let's look at the card at the bottom is the King of Wands in reverse. So this, again, is a block of creative energy and passion. So what can you do this week that while you're going through all of this, when you feel things are down, what can you do that sparks your creativity? Is it doodling? Is it painting a page? Is it coloring in a coloring book? What can you do? Maybe it's singing a song. Do something creative that sparks passion within you this week, and you will be on the right track. But there are decisions, there are things to be left behind. There's a period of rest for sure. Just don't rest too long, because as I'm talking about this, the Hermit is coming out. The Hermit tends to means when we have to go inside of ourselves, but the bright light, she always comes out with a light shining, so she needs to put her light into the world. So don't stay resting and hermited up for too long, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, leave me a comment below. Let me know where you're from this week. That's what I want to know this week. Where are you from? Where you're watching this. You're watching this. Where are you from? Again, this is a timeless reading, so that means you could watch it whenever, and it's meant for you because that's when you're seeing it. That's when it's meant for you. If you would like more readings geared towards you, I do TikTok readings. I do 1-card pulls and yes and no's free on TikTok. And then also you can get my Gloss Genius info in the description. I think I said that. I hate doing all the sales pitchy stuff, but it is necessary. Also, this deck is the Witch's Garden. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. Be well. Have a wonderful week. And I'll see you next week. Take care, guys.